Once. A very warm good evening to one and all. This is Manisha Malik, again your host for the evening. I hope you and your family will be safe and doing well and enjoying the weekend. So, pain comes to train you, and when you are trained, it goes permanently, right? A famous quote by Bruce Lee. So, by the quote, you all must have guessed it right. Today's topic of discussion is overcoming obstacle by which we can achieve a lot in life. So, let's proceed for today's evening again with an all new journey to proceed with Miss Navleen Kaur, a renowned educator come motivational speaker. She is a part of Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WICCI. Through the art of storytelling, her goal is to inculcate values and life skills. She will be sharing her precious thoughts on a need of time topic, overcoming obstacle. I hope you all are looking forward to have something like this. So without any further ado, let's start today's evening. So please welcome our guest of speaker, Miss Navleen Kaur, to enlighten the evening. The board is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Edukos, for inviting me to this platform and share my experiences and views. Thanks for the opportunity. I'm truly obliged. And a very good evening to all your viewers. I would hope you will have a fruitful session with me and quite interactive. So let's start. Imagine your life with no hard work, no struggles, no challenges. What would it be? I'm sure some of you must be very lucky that, I don't need to put any hard work. I get whatever I desire for. God is being great. God is being kind to me. I don't need anything. I just, whatever I desire for, I get it so easily. And then one moment comes in your life that is so stressful for you. A difficult time comes and you don't know how to handle that situation because you have never gone through that experience in your life. So you really need to face that challenge so that you can develop that strength to grow. You need those obstacles, hurdles in your life so that you can get the better of you. We really need to face the difficulties, to face the challenges head on so that you can get better, you can grow, and you can strengthen yourself. I'm sure you must be aware of the story of a butterfly, the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly. Let me just show you a quick 2-minute video so that you can have a look. What is it all about? Yeah, so I'm sure you must have enjoyed this little video that has given us lots of insight. You know, it's a way of nature's process. What we have seen in this video, the little boy had no intention. He was unaware if he gonna help the little butterfly, and because of that, because of its help, and the butterfly couldn't, even was able to fly. It has to go to in its own struggles. So butterfly its butterfly struggle to push from its tiny cocoon, so that it has to take its way forward. It has to push the fluid from its body to its wings so that it can struggle and be able to fly. So it's a very nature's process. We really have to face challenges in our life to grow, to develop our strength. Pain is our friend. If you don't have failures in your life, if you would have no disappointments in your life, how will you get the courage, how will you get the confidence to deal with the situations? We will get the strength only when we can enjoy, and we can enjoy the failures in our life. Even if you fail, it's okay. Take action, just try, keep on trying, don't ever give up. We just persevere. Of course, see, life is it's not only a bed of roses, it's a bed of thorns also. It's always a roller coaster ride. If there are ups and downs in your life, it will happen. Of course, after every night comes the day. And take it as like when a baby, if you think about that example of a baby, it can't, when its baby is born, he doesn't know how to walk. He has to take those baby steps. When once he's 1 year old, he tries to start walking. He will of course trip, he will fall down, but he has to, if he has to learn to walk, he will have to keep on practicing, keep on trying. Better he can't say ki, how can I start walking. It's not a wonder or a miracle. He also has to face those challenges. Girega, roega, uthega, again he will start walking. That only, if you have to accomplish your goal, if you want to accomplish any goal or reach a milestone, you have to face challenges in your life. And these qualities are all, you get it when you face those challenges head on. You are given this pain in this life because you are strong enough to deal with it. You're given this life, you're because you're bold enough to live it. So enjoy these pains, and you should be able to inspire others too with their experiences. Like, if that person can do it, if she can do it, why can't I? You can inspire so many people with your experiences, with your setbacks. Once you overcome those obstacles, once you face those hurdles, you will get lots of experience, you will get lots of confidence, you will get lots of courage to achieve your goal. And then that moment will come into your life, you'll feel so accomplished. Wow, you will think about the day that yes, I took up that challenge, I faced that challenge head on, and I'm able to achieve what I wanted. So in order to achieve, make a dream into your reality, you have to take that steps, you have to take those baby steps to reach that goal. uh, y- you don't need to give up. Keep going and keep growing. Don't ever give up. Be grateful for your struggles. One day, when you'll be achieving those goals in your life, you will be very thankful that when you experience those challenges, when you experience those obstacles, difficult times in your life, you really faced lots of, you gained experience, you learned so much that it has helped you all the way to transform into a better being. We all have unlimited potential within us. We have that caliber, but we don't realize it. We only realize the moment we get all those difficulties, when we face those challenges in our lives. Then that hidden potential comes forward, it flows through you. You realize that, oh, I have that confidence, I have that courage, I have that confidence to deal with the situation. And just believe in yourself. You really don't need to loosen your heart that, I can't do it. See, every person has to go through challenges. It's with every person in his life. Some people have financial challenges, some people have relationship issues, but we really have to think about those, that when we are able to conquer those challenges, then only we'll be able to achieve our goal. uh, so we should be very grateful for those struggles, and think about it as an opportunity to grow. Everyone has to grow in life. And if I will share you my PPT. So regarding the unlimited potential, everyone is so unique. Everyone has those talents. Maybe we are not aware of what goals we want. Once we just are well determined that we have to reach that goal, we have to accomplish what we want in our life, we will of course put our all efforts into it, and we will be able to achieve them. uh, People who have those great achievements are not the ones that got easily. Of course, they fell down many times, they got up, they pushed their way forward, and then only they will be able to achieve it. Like you talk about Thomas Edison. He is such a great legend now. He's such a well known scientist. And, he had this challenge in his life. He was a dyslexic, and he had learning issues. He had lots of attention issues, but then he overcome his challenges when because he was passionate about what he wanted to do. Even he was eliminated from the school life also, but he made sure that he had lots of interest in physics. He made sure that I will work hard in order to attain something. There are lots of people, lots of great personalities who have gone through all these adversities in their life, and they are able to achieve what they want. So I will share a PPT uh, that I have made, so that we will have more insights about it. This is overcoming obstacles. I have made a little video, sorry, a PPT. Facing challenges. So, what is challenges? Challenges are all the difficult things in your life, the hurdles, the obstacles that come your way, that comes in your path when you are trying to achieve something. Overcoming obstacles means that you can work through a challenge in order to achieve a goal, whether it's a financial problem or anything else. The only way to face the challenge is you are facing to continue working towards your goal. Obstacles are a part of life. As I mentioned, life is not only a bed of roses, it's a bed of thorns also. You can't control which ones you will face or when they will happen. However, you can control how you respond to it. You have to be very, very, very brave to face the challenges head on. Obstacles is anything that gets in your way. The types of obstacles people face will be different and depending on many factors. It includes finances, it can be a gender related obstacle, it can be religion based, geographical ones, access to healthcare, physical and mental health, family, safety, education, anything. I mean, even a little thing that makes you scared of, quitting it is an obstacle. So, what are the key strategies for overcoming obstacles? Pick something you're good at and do it and keep on doing it. We gain confidence by doing what we are good at. And if you think this is not working for you, you can maybe switch to another thing and keep on doing, be consistent in achieving those goals, whatever progress you want to make. So be consistent, keep on taking action. Look for role models and learn from them. The way I spoke about the great personalities, look for information and support from people who are going through a lot, who have experienced similar challenges. We really need to hear from those people who are facing similar challenges and they can live full lives. And of course, these all little experiences of other people give us hope and motivation. Give yourself a pep talk regarding you really have to, give have a positive outlook. So, before doing anything, your mindset plays a key role in what you take on. Remind yourself that you've gotten through the tough times before. You have the potential. Just believe in yourself and you can just make wonders in your life. Don't complain. People don't want to hear your sad stories or your self bitterness over and over again, especially if you do nothing about it. However, do ask for help and for suggestions from others that may have been in similar situations. You have to be willing to help yourself. Only you can take action in that. No one else can do. If you want to eat a food, you will have to get up. You have to serve your own plate to eat it. So, of course, you have to take action yourself. Face it head on. Just say, bring it on. I can do it. Everyone can. We have gone through this pandemic. Everyone has gone through this tough phase. Still, the world is going on because everyone faced that challenge. Take action. Just persevere. Don't ever give up in midway. Don't beat around the bush. If you're having an issue, do something about it. If you need counseling, you can of course approach anyone, maybe your mentor or your parents or your family or friends. They can always be there to support you, emotionally support you at least. Stay positive. As I covered earlier, when you're worried about something, it's hard to stay positive. That there are things that come out that are quite difficult, and it really, you have to take very big decisions in your life. But use your wisdom, have that conversation with you, whether if you want that specific thing in your life, you really have to be very hopeful, because when you just spread the positive vibes, the universe also helps you. So whenever you are determined to do something, just think that every cell and body in your life, every cell in your body is also working, determined to help you in achieving whatever you want. Be realistic. Realize you may not get the outcome you want, but rather we sometimes get what we need. Sometimes the timing isn't right. So just be patient, be realistic. Of course, the time will definitely come. It's not that whatever we want right now, we will get it as soon as possible. You have to be very patient, very calm. It will come slowly and steadily. Gradually, you will reach the end point, what you desire for. Don't try to outdo people. When someone expresses that they are struggling in life, don't come back with, this is nothing. Oh, I have bigger problems in my life. This is nothing. But you can understand this very fact that everyone is sailing in the boat. Of course, the boats are different, but everyone is going through some stressful situation. So just be empathetic about it. It's fine to let them know you can relate, but be helpful with your comments and stories. Don't be just very judgmental. Break it down. When these big obstacles come in your life, just break into smaller pieces. When thinking about challenges, break them down and tackle them in smaller pieces. When you do that, you will be able to gain more confidence in yourself. You will be able to accomplish what you need. So just be very mindful that I can have lots of solutions, and I can maybe go this way or that way to accomplish it. Celebrate your victory, and it's not necessary victory is always a win-win situation. Recognizing your accomplishments is very important. Celebrate the small steps you take, that baby steps. This helps you to stay motivated and to realize that you can do things. It helps you focus on what you do accomplish, not just on the obstacles or what doesn't work out. If an obstacle or challenge can't be overcome, you can't find an alternative goal, then still celebrate that you made sure that you put in effort, you took action, you did something about it. Don't lose heart, don't be very emotional about it, but be, just give a pat on your back that you tried, at least you faced that challenge. If you just think about that okay, about this challenge, if you just leave it, you are scared to face it head on and you just quit it, that is of course a failure. It's a sure shot failure because you haven't even tried. But even if you try and still not succeed, you still have the chances to accomplish that goal, that desire that you have in your heart. You can still go towards the path of the victory. So do celebrate. Do just have that self talk with you. Love yourself. Give that bravo to yourself. Yes, I can do it, and I did that. And if you think about, if I talk about diamond, how this diamond emerges, it's a simple charcoal. It's a piece of charcoal that has handled stress exceptionally well. See, rock has no value at all, but it has gone through that carving process, lots of stressful situation. It's been hit many times, it has been carved, and still then only it has shaped into a beautiful diamond that's so precious. So you really have to hone your skills. You, whatever talent you have, just upskill yourself, just hone your talent, so that whatever you want to achieve, you're quite skilled in that, and it will of course give you immense satisfaction and happiness in your life. So just observe what talents you have, and of course challenges will still come, but it will prepare you for the worst too. And if I give you an example, like if we have to do mountaineering, you have to climb that hill or a mountain. How can you just enjoy the view unless you reach to the top? Climbing a mountain is an adventure we all should experience in our life. It also symbolizes the ups and downs of your life. It's a journey to the top, a race of motivation, patience, and strength that we have just discussed in our previous slides. But ultimately, the best feeling is the part when you reach the top of the mountain, or when you achieve a goal for which you worked really hard by facing challenges. So, to enjoy that view, serene view, once you reach at the top of the peak of the mountain, you had to climb that mountain steadily. You can't leave halfway in between once the hurdles come. Maybe there's a slippery area or a muddy puddle or some rocks coming in between. You still manage to climb those rocks or overcome those obstacles in your life just to enjoy that view. So you have to be really mindful. If you leave in between, you won't be able to go and enjoy that serene view of the mountain. And thank you. Here, my slide just is finished. I will just stop sharing. Uh, so I wanted to add one thing. If you don't succeed, just keep trying again and again. You can maybe always think that if you have got failure in life, or not about life, if I take a small daily example, that I normally get, if I get up late every day in the morning, just I will challenge myself, I will get up 1 hour early, so that I can enjoy that beautiful sunrise, I can enjoy that peaceful time, I can meditate myself, I can do yoga, I can think about my health or happiness and fitness. So I really have to take that action. So for that, I have to challenge myself, I have to get up early in the morning. Again, you can take another example. If you are having a race, you're practicing your time, running time, just challenge yourself that I will try to shave off that 0.1 second, so that what I want to run faster. You have to challenge. So once we challenge ourselves, then only we'll be able to achieve in the path of victory. And when you do that, a new path comes forward in your life without fail. You will feel very confident. You will feel very courageous. I'm sure there are so many. I would want everyone to answer in the chat box. There will be many people who face so many challenges in their lives, and you want to try something new or risk something new, but you're scared to do that. But once you challenged yourself, you were able to enjoy it, experience it for fun. So I would love if every one of you can just give your answers on the chat box, or Manisha, can you help me with the answers on the chat box, so that people can tell us their experiences, and when they challenge those experiences, they really felt so accomplished and happy and satisfactory when they challenged themselves and they were able to achieve it. Be it a small thing like learning how to ride a cycle, anything, whatever comes to your mind.
We'll see the chat box if we have some questions for the same, ma'am.
Oh, sure, sure. So I'm sure you also must have faced some challenge in your life that you were, scared to experience it, and once you made up your mind that I want to do it, you still tried, and you were feeling victorious about it. So you can also share.
I have so many examples, but I have a question in my mind. If you can answer for the same, ma'am. Like we all face the obstacles, in everyday life, at our workplace, in our personal lives, and everywhere we face the obstacles. And the PPT that you have showed actually answered maximum of my questions. But still, we do have one question with us, which we I recently received. Two key strategies to overcome obstacle, if you can help me with the same.
So
Two
again,
key strategies that we can use.
yes. So the first strategy is don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. Just persevere. Just keep on going ahead. Don't lose that hope that, I won't be able to. Unless you won't be able to go forward, how will you realize that where my goal is? As I mentioned, as the example of a baby, when he just goes and steps forward, he wants to walk. Of course, it's in nature's way. He wants to walk, he will slip down, he will fall down so many times, he will fall a bit, but again he will start walk, he will again try, he will again practice, he will never quit. That's the only way we all have started walking in our lives. And secondly, I will give you a very good example of mine. So I'm from innovation industry too. I had been, before marriage, I had been flying as an air hostess with Gulf Air. uh, I also faced obstacle. It's not that what I had the dream in mind that I want to explore world. I was very passionate about aeroplanes. So I applied. I was working with Gulf Air. I applied in British Airways. My height requirements did not meet in Lufthansa and British Airways. I was 5'2" and a half, and they wanted minimum 5'3". And what happened? I did not quit. Of course, I was a bit upset about it, but the very fact, because I knew I had that caliber, I have that talent, I have that grace, I have that uh, passion and compassion for people. I would love to serve people. And it's not only about service in the aircraft, you're not just being a host or a waitress, just providing meals. Of course, beyond that, you're more into safety. If an emergency occurs, you are there, you're well prepared with your drills so that you can evacuate passengers whatsoever. So it's not only about that thing. I knew I had the poise, I had the grace, I have that smiling attitude, and I can be the, of course, front face of the airline. Then I did not lose hope when I couldn't get through only because of my height thing. Well, when I applied in Gulf Air, I got through. There were around 500 girls. I got selected among them. Only 50 girls were selected all over India. And we were able to, felt, oh my God, I had that thing in me. And they were able to observe it in me. It's not only the high that was missing. So I accomplished whatever I wanted. If I would have quit, just losing my heart that I can't meet the requirements, I kept on trying other areas too. And what I wanted, what I desired for, I got it. So, of course, don't just, that's the biggest mistake of your life if you just quit in between. You really have to keep on trying.
So means
I
keep on going and not quitting is the key
Yes,
strategies that we can use. Thank you so much,
just
ma'am, for the
persevere
wonderful explanation.
and take action. Just persevere. Don't never give up. And I would like to
Is the
share.
key strategy. Ma'am, we have a
Sorry.
question in the chat box. We have a question in the chat box. Learning from more than one mentor, is it a good thing or not? Please answer. We have this question. If you can help us with this answer.
Oh, sure. See, learning is a never-ending process. And of course, you can have more than one mentors in our lives. It's not that when you can have meals of different variety, we need everything. One person has knowledge and skills in some specific subject, the other person is more into the life skills. So why not, when you're getting lots of good guidance from your mentors, why not accept it, why not receive them? And if I talk about, I am agnostic by religion. I do follow my my holy book, that is Guru Granth Sahib. I do follow my guru's teachings. But alongside, I'm practicing Nichiren Buddhism's philosophy too. That is, again, I have a mentor there. I do go through their guidances too. It's not that, of course, see, whatever you are gaining, whatever you're absorbing, it should be good for you. It should be like you should be able to apply on those things. It's not that only one mentor is necessary for your life. You can, of course, go and seek guidance from other mentors too.
So there, I think there is a network glitch with my system. So really sorry for that. So let's move forward, ma'am. I have seen a very good question. So let me ask you the same, ma'am, with your permission. Like it's a
Yep.
very simple and a very interesting question during this time. How to control our emotional health in challenging times? Like this is also an obstacle, right?
True. True. See, that's what where life skills come in. We should be very much equipped with our emotional, mental health too. Uh, these challenging times have come for everyone. We have given a way in between. If we would have or lost hope, it's okay. Things keep on coming. The challenges will keep on coming, but we really have to have that with us. That's with us. That we are also unique individuals. We need love, we need respect, we need care. And of course, if I'm the first person to love myself. I'm the first person to take care of myself. If I don't have love inside me, I can't spread it around. I can give love and happiness to other people. If I don't, I'm not myself feeling loved. So, where mental health is involved, we really have to encourage ourselves and motivate ourselves. We have to be very positive. I would say rather listen to the more inspirational spiritual videos or meditate, or because you get the you can if you're watching TV, movies or I would say episodes these days that are quite knowledgeable, that are quite inspirational, rather than always thinking about violence or watching those, because it starts you also start receiving those kind of aura inside you. So mental health, we really need to take care of it. Like we need food for our body to get that energy. We really need all those positive thoughts for our soul, and of course, it is enriching for us. So, if you are feeling down, if you're feeling low, just give a call to your friend, to your family member. Of course, they are the ones to help you out, to keep yourself motivated and moving forward. And read good books. Maybe go for therapy. Have a coffee, have an ice cream. What's your mood? Just go for it. So you feel a bit satisfied and content at the end of the day.
Very well said, ma'am. Now let's move forward. We have so many questions in the comment box. I'm taking one question out of them. How to overcome obstacles in the workplace if things are not progressing as per our expectations due to a bad boss or manager? I hope whosoever has asked the question, the manager or the boss is not in the meeting. So,
That's okay. Everyone faces these experiences, be it work culture or school system or at family. There are politics going on. It's not that people are bad. It's like they are born and they are like that only. We have to accept it. We should look into ourselves. If that person is in hard time, if that person is giving me a tough, maybe again that challenge has occurred so that I grow myself more. I can develop that strength to deal with that issue. What about the environment? There's a connection. When it depends, on how I respond to the situation. If I'm quite positive about it, what if I know I'm doing the right thing, if I know I'm doing the right job, you will be very confident. take that action forward. You can always have that emotional dialogue with your boss. You can talk to your boss. You can say that, I would be very much relieved if you can appreciate what I do rather than always criticizing me. Or you can always talk as a friend also. I mean, you have your HR team, so you can always go and count on their shoulders. It's not that that person is bad. Maybe that person is unaware that saying this or this word is affecting you a lot. So you can always be positive about it and think it's again an opportunity for you to develop yourself, to think the better of you. And see, challenges everywhere, even in family also. If we have a husband or a wife, they are giving us problems. Uh, you can't change your boss, you can't change your wife, but you can always be very much verbal about it. Just speak, just have that heart to dialogue, and think about the remedies so that you can do something so that you are able to be out of this problem. I hope I am
I
answering your question.
Yes, ma'am. Very well said, and thank you so much. The way you explain things is just awesome. It's. I think we all are going to learn so much from your session. Let's move forward for the next question. A very important question, I must say. During COVID times, many of the people around us would have faced losses, which are irreparable, like loss of a loved one, financial losses, job loss. We have seen close ones facing them too. What would be your golden advice to such people?
See, as I mentioned earlier, life is full of ups and downs. This is a bitter truth we should accept in our life, that, a person has to go to back to the universe where it came from. And it's not in our hands. We're helpless. When the time going to come for that person, it's not necessarily because of the COVID that person went. It was the time for him to go. So this is something we should be ready to accept the fact that, we have come into this life. We will do our part, we will do our role, whatever mission is of ours. We will do whatever we can. We'll put all our efforts, but one day or the other, we really have to go. So, of course, I know attachment is there, everything is there, but we really need to accept this bitter truth of life, that this is inescapable law of life, the birth, the death. We can't control it. But yes, I feel sorry for the people who have lost their bereaved family members. And of course, that was a very tough time for everyone. And I really pray that their souls rest in peace. But yes, we have to move forward, and this is life all about. Uh, Again, it's a God's way, it's a nature's way. We can't control it. Prayers for you all. I think you're on mute.
Very simple question, but I am on mute. Am I audible now?
Yes, now you're audible.
Yes. We have a question in the chat box by Renzel John. What should we always keep in mind?
Keep in mind, as in overcoming obstacles, you mean?
I
See,
think
keep
so, for that only.
So that's what, as I mentioned earlier, it goes without saying, don't quit, just persevere. You have to take action. See, life will throw lots of challenges on your face, lots of things going to happen. We have to be very prepared for that. Of course, these are uncertain, beyond our control, and it can be stressful too. But we really need to use our wisdom. We really need to be mindful about the fact that we have to take action for that. Don't quit. If you quit in between, it will be a sure shot failure. But once you try, you will realize what strengths you have. Your potential will, of course, come forward. get to know, oh, I have that caliber to deal with situation. And one day you will realize whatever you have gone through in your life, you have achieved so much, and you'll be very grateful to those struggles that came your way. And just have that positive outlook in your life. Challenges every person is facing. It's not only you who are sailing in that boat. Every person has challenges, different kinds of challenges. But this is life. We have to go through it. We have to just put our best efforts from our side. And of course, we will come out victorious. Whatever it is, the situation, I can just give you in writing. If you do it wholeheartedly, if you do all your efforts, you will, of course, get what you desire for. You just have to wait for the right time.
Right, Sam. Very well said, ma'am. And Mr. like John, I guess you got your answer. Never ever quit, right, ma'am?
Yeah, that's right.
So let's move forward. We have one question. No matter how much we are asked to replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts, it seems to be an ongoing cycle. Is there any practical step we can implement to reduce the little voice?
Yes, see, of course, we are human. We need those little reminders that we have to think positive. We really don't have to lose our heart or get absorbed by the negativity. It, of course, it will happen with us. It happens with me too. But when you really think about your dreams, what you want to achieve in life, what your desires are, it will again motivate you to you want to do something in your life. It will again motivate or help you to do something about it. And that little steps will of course help you to reach your final goal. So you need to think about all the words of wisdom. You can Google it. You can read good books about it. You can be spiritual. You can do meditation, because when you do meditation, you get lots of positivity. Why we are doing so much these days? All these uh, people, fad or something, everyone has moved to yoga or meditation or healing, only because we all want that positivity in our lives. There's lots going on in the world, and we really need that regular reminders to be calm and serene and peaceful from inside. So the more you practice spirituality, the more you exercise, the more you do whatever you're passionate about. You can pick up any sport, you can pick up any good book, you can maybe watch a documentary or a good show that makes you feel so positive about yourself. So do that. But of course, it will help you so much spiritually, and you will gain lots of insights. So if you talk about little reminders, just keep on penning down, just pen down good positive thoughts so that you can read your diary every day and you will get those reminders too. I hope I'm able to answer your query.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the wonderful answer. Let's move forward. We have so many questions which we have received. A very, very nice question we have, which we generally don't do. When should one give a pat on his or her back?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. So, when you have that first thing in your mind, oh, I can't do it, it's so difficult for me, or I'm scared to do it. I'm scared even to perform because I know I will be a failure in the end. But when you challenge yourself, I'm sorry for the background noise coming. Sorry, it's like my kids. I'm very sorry for that. So it's like little things, that you're scared to do. But once you do it, once you just even making up your mind is a victory itself. Once you think of, okay, I will do this challenge, I will do this, I will face this obstacle head on. That is like a victory in itself. So of course, you can give a pat on your back when you made up your mind that what you were not supposed to do earlier, you're planning to do it. That is a win-win situation for you. Even if you fail or even you don't get success, but you tried, you at least made an effort, that is a pat in your back. That is the moment that you should celebrate, that I tried, and you gain lots of things from that experience.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let's move forward for the very last question we have. So, ma'am, there is a question. Suppose you are almost in a fag end of achieving the goal, which maximum time happens that we are going to achieve the goal, and suddenly a major obstacle comes up. What approach can we take to handle it?
Okay, a very deep question. See, if you talk about you wanted something in your life, suppose you have a exam going on, you have to read all those 12 chapters in your book, and you are very much sure that in the 12th chapter the question's gonna come. If you just go through forward, you read all the chapters from 1 till 11, and since it's getting tougher and difficult, and you just leave it halfway, or not halfway, you just have one chapter to read on, and you just leave it there in between. So how will you, when you know that that 12th chapter is the most important one, and you will be getting most of the questions from that chapter, so if you leave in between, you won't be able to write your exam so well. It's just the last tiny things to go through. You will be able to achieve what you want. You're well prepared for your exam. So it's just that, don't think that you're gonna lose or something. Even if you quit in between, it's no use, because all the efforts will go in vain. It will be haywire. So just go through it. Just take a pause. You need a break, take a break. But you have to achieve something in your life. You really have to go through all the steps, all the processes, and those the dreams, the desires, that goals that you always dreamt of. Don't give up. Just get up again, brush it off, and go ahead with confidence.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering all the questions that I have asked, and we all got the great answers from you. We learned a lot. Wonderful session. I think thank is a very small
Pleasure.
word for the kind of session experience you have shared with us today, ma'am. And I am pretty much overwhelmed after this session. I think so our audience too. Honestly speaking, I'm speechless for the same, and will definitely look forward for more from your side. And one more thing, we would like to give heartiest thank to Miss Navleen Kaur Mehta for sharing her valuable thoughts on how to overcome obstacle. And I must say, it was really helpful and it was a wonderful session. So kindly accept our sincere gratitude towards the highly appreciable power talk you have given back to the community of Edukos United Scholar. So now we would like to present the token of regard to Miss Navleen Kaur, ma'am. Please accept the gratitude, ma'am, as we
Thank
can
you
see
so
it
much.
on screen.
Thank you. I'm truly humbled, and I really thank Edukos Unit of Scholars for providing me this opportunity. I was really, I was appreciating people were up there and asking lots of questions, so that I could share my knowledge and experiences with you all. It was again fruitful for me too, and yes, just one thing I want to add at the end: just don't quit in between. Never give up. Keep going and keep going. And that's the ultimate way to achieve victory. And thank you. Thanks a lot for being such a good host to us. And thanks, lovely audience, for
Thank you.
being interactive with us.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, we will simply look forward for more from your end. And I must
Thank you.
say, me, and like all of our audience have like learned a lot from you. Never ever quit. So thank you so much to the wonderful audience. So that's all from my end. Signing off for today with again the new note saying stay safe, stay happy, and be curious throughout the journey of learning, because learning is never ending process. Thank you everyone for joining us and making every effort of Edukos a grand success. Lots of love to the entire community of Edukos. Thank you so much.